wonder about this.
Okay.
This
We'll
is
let you know.
correct.
This is
It's
correct.
perfect.
And
Yes,
where are we?
253, and we are at steak, kidney, liver, mashed.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes.
Well, this is what Mr. Bloom is eating. You remember steak, kidney, liver, mashed at meat fit for Princess Sat, Princess Bloom and Golden. So they are eating very well, no, like Princess. And Princess at meat, they raised and drank Power and cider. Power, remember, is the name of the beer, no, of the what they are drinking. Most beautiful tenor air ever written, Richie said, Sonambula. I sent you the information about this opera also, no? And the tenor is going to sing this beautiful air, no? He heard Joe Mass sing that one night. And here we go directly to Bloom's conscience, because he starts remembering the night when he heard that air sang by this tenor, Joe Mass. What McGugan? Yes, in his way, choir boy style. Mass was the boy, Mass boy. So he, again, playing with words, the tenor, Mass, and he says that in a way he was like a choir boy, and he joins the word Mass with boy, no? The boys who sing at Mass, the choir. A lyrical tenor, if you like. Never forget it, never. Tenderly, Bloom, over liverless bacon, saw the Titan feature strain. Backache, he. Bright eye. Next item on the program. So at the same time he's eating and listening to the song, this liverless bacon, he remembers the moment when he was listening to that song. He had a backache at that time and the brightness in his eyes. And the next item on the program, paying the piper. Pills, pounded bread worth a guinea a box. I don't know if you remember that he also, these pills were mentioned in some chapters before, because Bloom used to have this backache. And so he consumed certain pills. Pounded bread, worth a guinea a box. The pills pounded, yes, mixed with bread, and the value. Stave it off a while. Sings to Down Among the Dead Men. Appropriate. So the song, what we have here in Down Among the Dead Men is the lyrics of the song, mixed up with his own thoughts. And as the song says, Down Among the Dead Men, he thinks appropriate. This is appropriate because of the day, no? He remembers his friend, the one who died. Kidney pie, sweets to the not making much hand of it, best value in. So again, the advertisement of the place, best value in Dublin, mixed up with the food he's eating, the song, you see, and this is the way we think. I understand that Joyce tries to show the way in which thoughts mix up in our mind all the time, no? About what we are watching, tasting, remembering, everything together, no? Characteristic of him, power. Particular about his drink. Flow in the glass, fresh Vartry water. Faking matches from counters to save. Then squander a sovereign in drips and drabs. And when he's wanted, not a farthing. Screwed, refusing to pay his fare. Curious types. Who is he thinking about here? This is Mr. Daedalus. The way in which he squander money, ¿no? Como que guarda, esconde, in drips and drabs, ¿no? I sent you the meaning of the phrase, ¿no? In drips and drabs, in small things. But when people need him, when people ask him for money, when he's wanted, not a farthing, he doesn't give a coin. Screwed, refusing to pay his fare. Curious type. So for Bloom, these people, these men who are there and who refuse to give money for the friend, you remember that they were collecting money for the family of the dead man. He says they are curious types because they keep money, little pieces of money to spend on drinking. But then when their friends need money, not a farthing, no? They screwed, refusing to pay his fare. Never would Richie forget that night. As long as he lived, never. In the gods of the old royal with Little Pig, and when the first note, he remembers that night. Speech paused on Richie's lips. Coming out with a whopper now. Rhapsodies about damn all. Believes his own lies. Does really. Wonderful liar, but want a good memory. So Richie, this is Richie Golding, no? Stephen's uncle. He remembers the night when he listened to this song, etc. And all the paragraph is connected with words connected with music, no? Rhapsodies, tenor. So all the time, remember that this chapter has to do with the sirens and the attraction of their music, no? How their music calls the Ulysses men, and dangerously, make them leave the road back to Ithaca. So in a way, we have to think of this music and this situation at the bar like something that makes Bloom be away from his home. Bloom doesn't go back home, doesn't go back to Molly, because he's surrounded by this music, and this music makes him stay there. Thinking of Richie Golding, he thinks that he is a liar, but a wonderful liar, because he believes his own lies. And you need a good memory. Why do you need a good memory? Because if you lie, then you have to remember what you have said. Mm-hmm. So Richie Golding is a character. I already said this, but for you to remember that when we met Richie Golding in chapter 1, I gave you all the reference about his real uncle. And this Golding was created on the base of the uncle married to the aunt that James Joyce loved. And so he has a great connection with this man. So he is a wonderful liar, because you need a good memory to remember what you have said. Which air is that? Asked Leopold Bloom. All is lost now. This is the name of the song that Richie remembers, that he says is so a beautiful night, etc., etc. And the name of the song is important because we are going to see a connection with many other things in the chapter. All is lost now. That's the name of the song. Richie cocked his lips apout. A low, incipient note, sweet banshee murmured, all. A thrush, a throstle, his breath. Bird sweet, good teeth he's proud of. Fluted with plaintive woe. So look at the description of Richie's action, ¿no? He's whistling, ¿no? Como silbando. He cocked his lips about. Pone los labios así como para dar un beso, ¿no? Como en punta. A low incipient note, sweet banshee murmured, all. And when he says all, no, it's like a thrush. I sent you the name of the bird. A throstle, another bird, and his breath, Bird sweet like a bird, no? Good teeth he's proud of, and he fluted with plaintive woe, because the word is all is lost now. So ooh, like a woe, and he produces the noise like a bird, no? Is lost, rich sound, 2 notes in one there. Blackbird I heard in the Hawthorne Valley. So it's like, I mean, the way he sings is like a bird, and Bloom remembers a blackbird he heard in the valley. Taking my motives, he twined and turned them. Almost 2 new call is lost in all. Echo, how sweet the answer. How is that done? All lost now. Mournful he whistled, fall, surrender, lost. So this complete paragraph, very poetic, obviously, is the way in which Richie Goulding sings so sweetly, no? This piece of a song that is sad. All is lost now. And he whistled, no, Silva, in a mournful way. Fall, surrender, lost. Bloom bent Leopold ear. So again, the way in which the phrase is organized is very funny. He bent his ear, Leopold's ear. No, he inclines his ear, turning a fringe of doily down under the vase. Order, yes, I remember. Lovely air. In sleep, she went to him. This is what the song says, but pay attention because this is connected with his memories too. In sleep, she went to him. Innocence in the moon. Brave. Don't know their danger. Still hold her back. Call name. Touch water. Jingle jaunty. Too late. She longed to go. That's why, woman, as easy stop the sea. Yes, all is lost. This paragraph is the connection between the song and Bloom and his daughter. He's thinking of his daughter. You remember that his daughter doesn't live with them. She's living somewhere else, no? And for Bloom, this, I mean, the memory of the day she was born, the how innocent she was. In sleep she went to him, innocence in the moon, and don't know their danger, still hold her back. He remembers when he was holding the baby. Call name, no, he gave her a name. Touch water, jingle jaunty, again the noise, but too late. She longed to go. How the daughter has very quickly left him, no? And that's why woman. And he thinks, well, she's a woman. As easy stop the sea. It's easier to stop the sea than to stop a woman. Yes, all is lost. So he connects the memory of the song with the nostalgia he feels for his daughter who has already left the house, no? A beautiful air, said Bloom, lost leopards. So again, this is really nice, no? A beautiful air, said Bloom, lost leopard. The one who is lost is not the girl, Millie. You remember her name was Millie? Mm-hmm. The one who is lost is Leopold. Bloom, he is lost. I know it too well. Never in all his life had Richie Goulding. No, again, this is Richie talking, and he says, I never in my life I heard the song again so beautifully sung, etc. Because Richie is remembering the night he listened to the song by a tenor, a famous tenor. But this connects with Bloom and his feelings, no, for his daughter. He knows it well too, or he feels. So is it that Bloom knows or feels? He knows it too well, or he feels. Still harping on his daughter. Who says this? This phrase is taken from Hamlet. You remember?
No. I don't remember the meaning of harp.
Harp
So
is
harp.
to talk insistently about something. When you
Mm.
bother, no, when you talk about the same
Okay.
topic once and again, no, who was harping on his daughter? Still
Polonius. No.
Polonius, yes, still harping on
Mm.
his daughter. Wise child that knows her father. Wise child that knows her father, Daedalus said. So Daedalus, Mr. Daedalus, thinks of the situation, and he says, wise child that knows her father. Me? Who is he talking about? Is he talking about his own daughter? You remember that the girl who asked him for money, he said he didn't have money, then he gave her some coins, etc., and the girl said, no, you have more coins because you are going to spend that on drinking, no? So wise child that knows her father. Me? Is he talking about his own child, his own daughter? Is he talking about Bloom's daughter? Meaning she left the home because she didn't want to live with Bloom. Bloom askance over liverless saw. Let's put the sentence in order. He saw askance, miró de reojo, over the liverless. The liver is finished, no? So he's eaten the liver. Face of the all is lost. So this is terrible because the face, his face of the all is lost of the song. Whose face is it? The face of Bloom's daughter, Bloom's face, the tenor's face of the all is lost. Rollicking Richie once, jokes old stale now, wagging his ear, napkin ring in his eye. Now, begging letters he sent his son with. Cross-eyed Walter, sir, I did, sir. Wouldn't trouble, only I was expecting some money, apologize. So, all the conscience of the different other, we have less than a minute, sorry. We meet again at 20 to 5, is that okay?
Yes.
Because this paragraph is rather complex, no? We have all the consciences of the different characters together. The jokes that they make are stale, son viejas, chistes viejos. Wagging his ear, no?